Ferrari recently introduced a new front wing upgrade in Singapore, and it has performed very well. This upgrade seems to be one of the missing pieces they needed to fix some issues with their SF24 car. But Ferrari isn't stopping here. They are already gearing up for more advancements in 2024. Despite a tough qualifying round in Singapore, they managed to perform better in the race and climb up a bit. Now, the upcoming races in Austin and Qatar present Ferrari with a golden opportunity they've been eyeing all season. So can these upgrades help Ferrari clinch victories in Austin and Qatar? In Singapore, everyone was eager to see how their new front wing would perform. Although the team downplayed it as a minor tweak, the upgrade has sparked discussions, especially with rivals like McLaren and Mercedes pushing the boundaries of flexible wing designs. When Ferrari's new wing hit the Marina Bay circuit, it proved to enhance both the car's aerodynamics and the driver's confidence. This is exactly what Ferrari needed to steer things in the right direction. With only 6 races left in the 2024 season, their mission is clear: enhance the car so it can consistently compete with McLaren on any track and pass Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship to secure second place. But just how important is this new front wing? Well, it has expanded the SF24's performance range for medium to high downforce settings, making the car much easier and more enjoyable to drive, even on bumpy circuits and through high-speed corners. A big change considering how it performed since Spain. Ferrari's senior performance engineer had plenty to say about this development. He explained that the new wing isn't tailored for just one track, but instead shifts the car's aerodynamic dynamics a bit. If you examine it closely, you'll notice that the inner part of the wing is more aggressive while the outer part is toned down a bit. This subtle change has made a big difference in the car's overall performance. This lets us add a bit more downforce to our car. Getting the right balance is crucial here, and at some high downforce tracks we've hit a wall because our front end wasn't powerful enough. Now we've got a little more power and efficiency at the top, which gives us more flexibility. Simply put, it's stronger, which opens up new possibilities for us. Our goal is clear: to have consistently competitive machinery by 2025. Watching how fast Leclerc was in his final stint on the hard tyres, keeping pace with Lando Norris lap after lap, you can't help but feel hopeful for Ferrari. However, in order to achieve this, both the front wing and the floor of the car need to move in the right direction. These components not only drive aerodynamic performance, but also positively impact the car's mechanical performance. Ferrari's front wing at the Singapore Grand Prix was designed to boost downforce in specific areas. They introduced new flaps labelled 3 and 4 and altered the airflow management. The biggest change was where the wing profiles connect to the end plates. Inspired by McLaren, Ferrari's engineers added newly rounded flap tips that act as vortex generators, pushing air outwards beyond the front wheels. This essentially creates a protective shield for the wheels, improving aerodynamic efficiency. Additionally, they changed the layout of the carbon fibre layers, which resulted in better and more precise flexing of the wing components. From various onboard videos of the SF24, it's clear that flaps 3 and 4 have a more limited range of movement around their pivot compared to those on the MCL38. While this remains a goal to be accomplished, the progress made in Maranello shows promise. Additionally, Ferrari's new wing, similar to McLaren's, displays some unusual flexing. Apart from bending sideways, the wing also twists around its length, affecting all incoming airflow, especially at the edges, which require precise control. In Singapore, Ferrari showed it could maintain a great race pace with medium and hard tyres. However, the starting position hurt their performance, trapping the drivers in multiple DRS trains. Despite this, Charles Leclerc managed to run more than half the race without fresh air ahead of him, thanks to excellent tyre management in the first stint. After switching to hard tyres, the Monegasque driver kicked off an impressive comeback, delivering the best second stint out of the entire field. Data from this part of the race highlighted a significant advantage in the SF24. From turns 16 to 19, Leclerc managed to keep a high throttle application compared to Lando Norris McLaren, clocking in at 56% versus Norris 18% on their fastest laps. This showed that the SF24 had excellent grip and traction in these corners, much like at circuits in Qatar and Qatar. Even more intriguing was Ferrari's top speed advantage over McLaren. Having extra speed at the entrances of corners is particularly crucial at a track like Singapore, where cars need softer suspension setups to cope with the bumpy surface. Although this could have caused irritating bouncing while cornering, it didn't. That's because of the new floor introduced at Monza, which creates a solid aerodynamic seal even when the suspension and ride height are adjusted. After witnessing what the SF24 can achieve with its upgraded floor and front wing, many are wondering if it can consistently lead in the remaining 6 races. The simple answer is yes. The improved SF24 handled the bumpy streets of Singapore well, which is a good sign for a resurfaced Austin and the other races. Ferrari seems to have fixed the car's medium speed bouncing problem, as the drivers haven't been complaining about it in recent races, which is a clear indicator. Ferrari believes their new front wing provides more flexibility in adjusting the car's balance, especially when rear downforce is at its peak. The team has additional improvements planned for the Austin Grand Prix. Team principal Fred Vasseur mentioned that their ongoing work on the SF24 is benefiting Project 677's progress. He highlighted that just like many other teams, Ferrari will bring new parts to Austin. While they're already focusing on the 2025 car, they aim to introduce some upgrades to the SF24. With 4 weeks to go, the team is dedicated to identifying and addressing their weaknesses to boost performance for the Austin race. The recent front wing upgrade introduced in Singapore has been particularly valuable in gathering insights that will aid in decisions for the 2025 car. These upgrades could significantly enhance the SF24's performance as the season heads into its final quarter. Vasseur has already let the cat out of the bag. Ferrari's engineers in Maranello are hard at work on the 2025 car, and we've got some juicy details about Project 677. First off, the team is planning a mechanical overhaul, switching to pull rod front suspension. This change seems to be driven by the expected arrival of Hamilton, whose driving style matches better with Charles Leclerc than with current driver Carlos Sainz. But that's not all. Project 677 is set to benefit from significant upgrades thanks to a major shake-up in Ferrari's technical department. With a new technical director leading the charge, fresh opportunities are on the horizon for Ferrari. What do you all think about these new Ferrari upgrades? Could they turn the SF24 into a consistent winner for the rest of 2024 and into the 2025 season? Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. See you in the next video.